How's it going? It's Adam. He's making with Solidarity Painting once again in the Skyhawk neighborhood of Santa Rosa, California. I just want to show you this job we did about 16 years ago. Here's Reyes right here. I want to show you how nice the caulking looks even after 16 years. You can see it's nice and solid around the posts. It's still nice and solid. You can follow me. Again, all the caulking is nice and straight, even inside this white trim. And obviously it's a 16-year-old paint job, so there will be some fading. We recommend that you get it done at least every 8 to 10 years, but you can still see what a superior product can do. Look at that, all nice and solid. Get that up. Now I just want to show you that even after 16 years, of course, there will be some fading. And you know, the sun is very powerful, so you end up with little stuff like this. But, I mean, you can't beat that. That is still very solid. And of course, with this side, with the sides that are less weathered, we're still gonna caulk over it. We're gonna, any type of scraping that's needed, we're gonna scrape it, prime it, caulk it, do all the works, whether it needs it or not. So here we are at the back of the house, which gets a lot of sun, and you can still see the caulking is in very good shape, as with most of the other corners. I just want to point out one thing right here. Miss Jacobson, she's actually selling her house. She's moving on to greener pastures, but I just want to show you what her inspector recommended. He had his own carpenters come in, and instead of just replacing this one piece of 2x4, he thought it was a good idea to cut this one little piece out and wedge it in. I mean, one, it just doesn't look good. It's not to our specifications, and we're gonna do her a favor. We're just gonna rip out both of these two pieces, just make nice one continuous piece. All right, and you thought that piece was bad? I want to show you something else right here. You see, at least they got pre-primed. That's good on their part, but the pre-prime doesn't matter if you don't prime the bottoms. And just look at all this. You can see all that old chipped paint they didn't even bother scraping off. You can see that raw wood. Literally a little spray primer goes a long way, and they didn't even bother doing that. This real estate guy has his inspectors. I mean, let's see how good inspecting they are. You can see up top, my dad, who pressure washes most of the houses, he found more dry rot on that chimney. So carpenters might be able to do the job, but they don't know how to preserve the wood long term. Not all, but a lot of carpenters you run into, that's the case. And the inspector hires these carpenters who don't even know how to match the trim up top. I mean, look how crooked all those pieces are up there. So I just want to do you a huge favor. You don't have to shop around. You don't have to look for a carpenter here, maybe he can do the job. No, you get it right the first time. We're a one-stop shop. We get the carpentry, we do the painting and the priming and all that stuff right the first time, so you don't have to deal with it later on. Again, it's like a car. You service a car every few months. With a house, you want to service it, paint it every 10 years. Make your investment worthwhile. Again, this is Adam with Solidarity Painting. We hope you make the right choice. Thank you. Have a nice day.